So I'm back at it, back on here in Civ 6. I feel like a couple of textures here on this Acropolis aren't rendering properly. Maybe let me check another. Yeah, it's supposed to look like this, something like this. I think it's because a merchant is on top of it, so I can see the merchant that it's stripped down. We'll see what's going on here. Anyway, so Edward Teach fucking loves me apparently. We know only a few people. And that's because I haven't really done much exploration. I've just been doing complete conquests this game as Alexander. We are going for a military victory, which we're just behind Lakshmi. Yeah. The thing is, I think she has. Okay, we have the same capital score, so she took a capital. It looks like. And I'm thinking, I need more cities to pump out more yields. Because, like, look at America. And look at Songhai. They are doing really well. So I think I need to invest more money into building up my infrastructure. Now that I've got a pretty decent military. We went with Kashyyyks with our synchronous ability. Yeah, and we're just hammering in on Ada Lovelace. We're basically coming in two ways, pincer movement almost. I took the Navy, and when took Leeds, Sheffield. We're settling where I can. And yeah, the Navy's coming this way. I've got a couple knights to take London. There's only two spots I can take from that. And then the army up here is coming in taking Birmingham. Problem is, Birmingham is going to be a tough nut to crack. I'm hoping by taking London, I can come up in the south with these two knights and make it much easier. But it's still going to be really tough. There's a level 2 Chevalier here, and it has walls, and it's surrounded by mountains and cliffs, so I can't attack from any of these tiles. It's going to be a tough one, and she's protecting its flank quite well right here. I'm probably going to only take these three, and then, yeah, peace out Ada Lovelace from that. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So, what are the conditions for victory in domination victory? Like, yeah, there's like, you get points from taking lands and taking and settling cities. But, like, what's the point where you end it? Oh, wait, domination need to win. I'm assuming there's a maximum score set in the last age that you need to get. I am assuming this. Anyway, we did peace out. We were at war with Charlemagne. Actually, I think I was at war with Charlemagne, Ada Lovelace, and Amina all at the same time, which meant I had to completely expand my entire nation. Yeah, so I failed to take this city because all I went there was a ship. Or all I took there was a ship and a handful of Kashyyyks. These knights can definitely come back down here. I had them sent to support that front, but I pieced out as soon as I could. I'm going to take this commander and bring him down here. There's no threat to Athens or Alexandria Argos yet. And this is completely fine. I've got ships here for a reason. I'm going to have to burn this. Get 30 health back. I can go ahead. Kill that unit. Apparently not kill that unit. I can kill this unit, land here. I could have sworn I had... Yeah, the other two ships are on their way. The reason for that difference, I'll take 600 gold. The reason for that difference, reason why there are like two ships not in the main fleet, is because these guys were just protecting Leeds while I went on the offense with the other half of the Navy. I no longer need to do that, so here we are. Alright, so this is our new town of, Lindos. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be purchasing units and all that. Kun, I think, might be my next city. It is very expensive to upgrade. No, you chill like that. And why is everything so quiet? Audio, music, I can turn down a little bit. Turning up the sound effects and the interface volume. Did that save? No, it did not save. Confirm changes. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, issue here is your damage, but I hate this. I really do hate this. The game said I was going to kill that unit, like it did here, but it just didn't happen. I don't know fucking why it doesn't do that. Alright, you go ahead and build a fortification here to make it harder for for Ada Lovelace to attack. This is also another advantage, though, of the fortifications of Birmingham that we can take advantage of, is that she can only attack me from one direction. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. I think I switch out this the Kashyyyk and the catapult. I think I do that. Of course, as always, we take the damaged units, bring them back, and heal them up. Now, I don't think there's really anything we can do with these units until we take Birmingham. Actually, you know what? That was a voice crack and a half there. Never mind. There is something we can do with these units. I'm going to take a couple of these units. Go to Sparta to heal. I'm going to take a couple of these units. We're going to take Portsmouth. Wait your turn. Go this way. I can upgrade you, but there's really no point in doing that over here, so no. Alexander Argos, please produce me a settler. Yeah, I think you probably just produce me settlers to go ahead and settle what I can here to get as many resources. I'm still workshopping a couple of these resource ideas. So 1, 2, 3. You can't take that silk, but no one can take that silk. Yeah, there's a little too much overlap here. I think I am going to... Not there. Settle, like, right here. There will be overlap with Nassau, but it's fine. And he is definitely not going to like this if I settle up there. And then over here, I don't care about Amina. That might be the best settle. I might settle one south, and that's going to pick up a couple more resources that I wouldn't otherwise not have. Alternatively, I could settle right here. Because if there's a city here I want to take... Hey, Weasel! Yeah, there's still, like, a triangle of tiles here that I cannot use. So if I do that, there would still be a triangle of tiles here, but... Yeah, actually, that works out. Settling right there works out. You don't see the game? Fuck me. I forgot to change it. Thank you. I forgot to change it. Thank you. There we go. Anyway, yeah. Going to take London, taking Birmingham. Basically, pincering Ada Lovelace here. We're going to take Portsmouth. Can't stay for long. That's no issue. Thanks for coming out, though. This is gonna be tough because she's got a lot of Chevaliers here, and I don't have nearly as much units down there. Okay, interesting. Come over here. Kill that unit. Yeah, she's got a Chevalier here. That's rather interesting. Okay. Yeah, so here is an issue. Because the Chevaliers can take quite a bit of damage. And I don't have my other two ships here to support the attack. I think I pull off for the time being. Yeah. And y'all can probably just come down here to start the attack on Portsmouth. Terrible terrain is really making it annoying for me to attack or to maneuver my units between cities. Yeah, y'all just chill there. And yeah, I do have Damascus, and while I do get a combat bonus from having them as my Suzerain, let's see here, where was it? It's in this. It's one of my traditions. Yeah, +1 combat strength, strategoi. +1 combat strength for infantry units. For infantry units. I'm not running many infantry units anymore. So it might be worth my while to incorporate them. How would that look on the map, though? Yeah, I mean, I could make Damascus into a city, this into a city, and keep these especially keep this as a town. I could do that.
I have collected.
Apparently I got an attribute point. Cultural attribute point. Okay. We'll do culture, +1 culture and settlements for each resource assigned to them. Get happiness towards the next celebration. Trying to think. Kin, it would be a great city. Not a great city, but it's a city. Is there anywhere better? Chalkis might be a pretty decent city because there's mountains all around. Get some nice culture and some nice gold from Chalkis. Science would be about average. Charlottenburg could be a decent city. That's a +4 culture right there. I don't know about science. Science... That's a +2. Yeah, that's about average adjacency. And happiness would be pretty nice here. Yeah. Yeah, this is 2 tiles bordering Mount Kilimanjaro. This is 1 tile. Gold adjacency, I think would be nice. Yeah, especially right there. And then I can do a +2 right here. But that's even more expensive because you're not as big. Yeah, I think we make Kin into a city. All right. I can still build the Acropolis, which is nice. But get your production going. Because you have 33 production, I would like to see that get even higher. So get the dungeon, a sawmill, and stonecutter. Let's see here. My science, I said I was going to move here, right? Right, okay. So I can put the sawmill here. And I can put the stone cutter here. And since the Acropolis gets adjacency for quarters, I can just put that here. But yeah, that's going to improve my... starting to do that will improve my yields, especially when I move citizens into... Especially when I move citizens into specialist positions. Theology, I am not focusing at all on religion. Buildings gain a +1 adjacency for wonders. That's actually pretty good from classical revival. No, not natural wonder. That's wonders. Okay, never mind. We don't get that. And Notre Dame would be pretty nice. +3 culture on special, although it might already be built. We'll see. We'll see. Nope. I think we're all good there. Switch you guys out. Yeah, that's just far better. Not yield. That's just far better damage. There we go. So you put back heal. Unfortunately, I will have to attack you with my knights. Honestly, with this commander, you can just go onto the Portsmouth offensive. You heal. You move back. Yeah, here's the thing. I can just let her land her armies here, and I just murder them. Who needs... What else needs... Oh, you need instruction. Okay. I do want to settle more down here. Yeah, Alexandria, you're building me a settler. Okay. After that, I do want more money. So build me a bazaar. That's going to be my science tile, so don't do it there. It's my culture tile. You know what? We'll just build it right here. I had planned to put a wonder right there, but it was built before I could, you know, before I could finish it. Okay, Sparta, you've grown. I think we just grow you to the food tiles. Yeah, seems about right. You shouldn't die, but next turn I'll move. Actually, you might be better here. Yeah, so I'm going to switch out the Kishig and the catapult now that the city defenses are gone. Go ahead and build those fortifications in advance. Protect that. Oh, that's only a level 1 Chevalier. Interesting. I don't know how I got another cog, but I did. Build fortifications. And then we just heal up. That is the single dumbest thing you could have done with that Chevalier, Ada. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, we just put in... It's not... Okay, fair. There's not many good tiles yet to put in specialists. It'd be far more worth putting specialists down onto food tiles. Yeah. Yeah, grab that chocolate. And then get you the fishing key. You're gonna improve your entire situation with that. We're gonna switch you out. And especially with the knight, we're gonna switch you out. Come on, can I please click on the right buttons? Thank you. And that upgrades my commander. Nice. Yep. And you have apparently 2 points? No, you have apparently 3 points. Interesting. Give movement to all land units in the area and grab maneuver. So that does +1 damage while on land, ignores train movement restrictions when packed. That's going to greatly improve my mobility. There we go. We're dealing with her level 1 Chevaliers. So I'm going to briefly pop you this way so I can bring out my Kashyyyk. You build forts. Allow her to just kill your, like, slam her units against mine. You be prepared to reinforce. Next turn. These aren't level 3. I don't think they are, at least. Take it. Alright, cool. That is a city captured. Over here, again, there's not many good specialists. It's rather interesting. I haven't... That's... okay, that's not interesting. I've not been building anything in Athens because I've been focused on defending my borders and expanding them at the same time. Okay, I'm just taking a look around the place. And the issue I see... This is my weakest link. I only have 2 Kashyyks here, that's fine. So I think if I pop out one of the Kashyyks on this tile, I still can attack? I can. Move forward. Move forward. Probably shouldn't be worried about this guy because he's probably just going to attack the city of Sheffield and not one of my units. You should be fine. Heal. At least for this turn. You should be fine. Pop out another Kashyyyk to kill that unit. Oh yeah, I can pop him out here. Never mind, I can't. There's a forest here. I can't do that. That's a shame. I'm going to pop out the men-at-arms here. Oh yeah, there's a cliff here. I can't pop him out. Okay. Never mind. Bring you down to the southern front. Yeah, like I said, you should be fine. I'm gonna have to switch you out, but you're fine. I will upgrade the catapult to a trebuchet. I'll spend that money. You landed at the wrong spot, buddy. Forested, forested. Okay, that just sucks. Actually, no, I can do this. This. Ah, I can't get an attack in. Okay, that's a shame. You've grown, get that jade. And then go for education. I think we focus on a little bit of infrastructure now. I think we're able to do that. Give me a little bit more gold. And you chill there. Yeah, just go ahead and attack. And I think we're ready to cross that strait again, or the channel. Right. You. Yeah, work the reef. Spices, naturally. Although they really don't do me anything because this is my homeland still, not distant land. So they don't get me any treasure convoys, unfortunately. Right. I guess you can now start building me a temple. It's probably finally get me a religion? No, I'm already religious. Okay. Pop up here to settle. I guess get another settler. Or do I care about any of these? Creating cavalry units grant you culture equal to 25% of its faith. Actually, this could give me pretty good adjacency, so do that instead of building a settler. And then over here, I'm going to incorporate Damascus. Go, and I think you can make a landing as well. You're at pretty decent health. These are all knights here. I can pop them out now. Especially to help with certain defenses up here. Yeah, move into far more defendable territory. Yeah, you're definitely not making that attack, buddy. Neither are you. Heal up, guys. Yeah, I think I will only be able to attack from here. Once this is cleaned up, I can get units in Portsmouth from the south. So start to surround them. And London is about to fall. That is excellent to see. Yeah, no, this ain't... You ain't doing that, buddy. I don't think I need to bring down any more Kashyyyks. This is fine. We work on units before we work on the sieges. Yeah, over in Leeds, I'm gonna purchase real quickly a knight, so she doesn't get a settler down here. Also, for the sake of filling out land, I might just throw a town right here. Alright, yeah, kill that unit so I can bring the healthier unit down to London. Pop you into the commander. Yeah, start to slowly surround this one unit. Make him regret ever being born. I love doing that. Bring you down to this commander. This commander can go down and join the London offensive now. Put you right here. Actually. Yeah, bringing that trebuchet is going to be really nice. It's going to help with the siege of London. Yeah, it's not much I can do here. I can cycle my units in and out, though. So just in case, I'm going to bring this knight down over here. And I'm not gonna settle down right here because there's no resources for me to settle. And unfortunately, I did burn down. I think this is Portsmouth that was right here, because I thought I was gonna settle a canal city here, which would have been a good idea. But it would have also been at a awkward I think either one of these would have been very awkward because I wouldn't have been able to reach those spices. So we'll just settle our own city right there, and they'll be fine. I have an incoming peace deal. Ah. Okay. I like that. That's an interesting, not an upgrade, but, warning. Alright, go ahead and take this district defense. Move Navy in. Actually, I can probably... I can probably maneuver the trebuchet so I can make an efficient attack on London. Problem is there were forests in the way. Yeah, so London is about to fall. London is about to fall. And then after that, I'm probably going to ask for Portsmouth in the peace deal. Alright, that's dealt with. Unfortunately, the others are damaged, so I'm going to have to heal them up. She might get this... I don't know what she's going to do with that unit right there. Hopefully she puts it in Portsmouth instead of brings it over to that front. Now, where did that settler go? Right there. Ah, she bought another unit. Okay, that's annoying.
I gaze into the faces of...
Alright, so... Can I build... Notre Dame. I can. Build it there, and build the bazaar here. That's actually going to be a far better location for the bazaar. Hellenistic descent. The philosophers of Greece have their works translated, analyzed, elaborated upon, and often plagiarized. Greek words enter foreign vocabularies. Greek concepts are taken up as the foundations of thought in places far from Greek soil. But the thinkers remembered are thinkers from the past. Present-day Greece remains an afterthought. Even as past glories are remembered, its influence wanes. Greek thinkers continue to think. Greek ideas continue to develop. The Hellenistic world still lives. The ancient world is a distant land. Present-day Greece, Greeks as well. No, we're going to go with the cultural attribute point. That's just far more useful for me. Right, exploration civics. I'm seeing what would be most useful for me. Maybe diplomatic service. No, that's very useless. I guess we can go with social class. Classical revival buildings. Get +1 adjacency. Spy network. Nah, we're keeping with what we have. And +1 culture per age in towns. It's gonna get me a good amount of culture. That's annoying. Build fortifications there. Like I said, London, it's about to fall. And Portsmouth is there too. It's not much I could say about Portsmouth. Let's be fair. Yeah, just heal up. You can try to make a fortification if you can. They commit a war crime by attacking civilians. We love to see it. So the town of Pergamon. Excellent, excellent. And that's just going to be there to get us the resources that we need. This is going to be a town. Damascus is probably going to be also a town. Let's be fair. Unfortunately, Pergamon and Damascus are like right next to each other. I figured you'd survive. You're in a good defensive terrain. Oh, thank you for attacking my knight, making the fall of London much quicker. Because I can just walk in now, take London. Gain 4 domination. So be the first to conquer a capital. Well, hi there, Horus. Keep the settlement, and I can't see the button to confirm. There we go. Now I can see the button to confirm. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can piece Ada Lovelace out for... Where is it? Oh, did it become her next capital? It did become her next capital, so I can't peace out for it. Get the boost to food. And then I can assign a new policy. Might as well grab... I cannot grab... That's a tradition. That is a tradition. Okay, grab vassalage, I guess. It's going to give me something. Sure. Move a healthier unit in there. Perfect. So now I have to just defend London. And that should give me... Yep, 92 score. To win a domination victory. That is an upgrade. Grab you the one-turn fortifications. And then move my ship into there. It is really bold of you to take settlers through my own lands. I'm gonna have to switch you out, which is no issue. What's this? Why are you going through the rough seas? That's stupid. There we go. Alright, so like this is probably a pretty decent specialist slot, so I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna prevent you from doing that. And I'm gonna ask Edward Teach to get military aid and cultural exchange. So Alexandria Kun. Where was I saying who would be a decent city spot? Chalkis? I mean, Chalkis could be Chalkis could be a decent city spot. It is expensive though because it doesn't have much population. Leeds could be decent money spot as well, just because of the coastline it has. I mean, just making cities in general are pretty good ideas. I think same with Birmingham. Birmingham, London, and Leeds are pretty decent cities, and I think Portsmouth is also a really good city. Is that Monk's Mound? No, that's a Serpent Mound, not Monk's Mound. I did not know you had a, I didn't realize that was a wonder there. Interesting. Also, this is interesting. Continue to push her back. Portsmouth would be easier had I built a navy to take it, but I can't really get through Mina's lands. So, here we are with the army. I'm just slowly going to do this. It should be fine. Especially if she's going to focus on her flank instead. Yeah, we lost a knight. That's fine. Why is that orange? First of all, I can now repair everything in you. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this shouldn't be orange. There's no overlap here. What is it saying there's an overlap? Weird. Very weird. Go work there. Moche. Yeah, got a lot of production. I'll give that to you. Get you your grist mill. Get you your fishing key. Kiln, please. And the guild hall, which is best put over here. I don't think I need to build an armor in this city. I think I want gold, so I'm going to put you here. And that tile's going to be finished. And then kiln I can put into here. think we can take Portsmouth this turn if I am... No. I can probably... Yeah, I can kill this unit. Never mind. It lied to me. I can't kill that unit. Either way, I can only take Portsmouth next turn. Where was this settler gonna go? I don't even remember. I think I actually remember building that settler. I think I do. Yeah, settler right here. So I'm curious, what's down here? Bristol. Huh. I mean, I probably won't have the. I probably will not have the time to take Bristol. Honestly. Yeah, especially now that they put a Chevalier on it. They probably saw my knight and decided to buy a Chevalier, which is fair. But especially now that you moved over here and killed your only unit on that. Unfortunately, no, I can pop you out, attack, and I cannot attack. Okay. Next turn I'll be able to do it. You've become a suzerain of there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to die. You should not be able to die. Actually, I could probably bring you forward. Attack once with you. And kill you with this knight. Yes. Okay, good. The game didn't lie to me then. Ah! She's extending its life. She got reinforcements in time. Dang.
Oh, for a muse.
She's protecting her flank. That's... The AI is actually doing something good here. I'm going to get rid of Vassalage and grab Renaissance, considering Vassalage it will be completely useless to me here soon when it comes to me finishing the annexation of Damascus. Okay, Moche. You can keep that then, apparently. Actually, I can take it now. Perfect. Portsmouth is ours, and I don't want to continue on with Ada Lovelace. So we are just going to take a... Nottingham, Liverpool, Bradford, Bristol. 4 cities. I think you have 5 here. So where was... Nottingham? Okay, yeah, we'll just take a white piece.
Your insight into this matter is most remarkable.
Right. And honestly, unless I absolutely need the points, which I don't see that I need the points, I'm just going to leave Ada Lovelace in this state of misery. Right? I absolutely do not need to take this stuff. Maybe Bristol, but that's if she attacks, right? So, how am I going to consolidate my... How am I going to consolidate everything? What's my next target? Which, my next target will take quite a few turns to get, because I'm going to need to bring my majority of my army up because I think my next target is going to be Edward Teach. However, Nassau is going to be a bitch to take. This is what is going on here. The city sprawl is insane, and I think that's because of how the north is set up. There's a series of lakes and bays, which is going to limit my movements. This is definitely a place where I need a navy to take. I could start settling down here and go for Amina. However, she's far technologically superior, and I would need to spend turns to build a navy to protect my shores, which I could do. I'll be right back. All right, I think we go against Amina next. I'm going to need to tell probably Alexandria Argos because you're close to finishing up all of your buildings. So I'm going to tell you to build me, get a fleet commander and then quite a few cogs, right? All right, let's go ahead and... Since I got new camels from... Okay. Go ahead and place them in Athens. I think I'm going to keep you down here. The trebuchet is going to move... Going to go somewhere else. And I think I'm going to tell Alexandria Berlin. No. Probably Athens then. Yeah, Athens to get me a couple army commanders. I think I'll need to take those army commanders. Gather the Kashyyyks. And the Knights. A lot of units need healing as well. But I do need a lot more army commanders. Huh. And this navy, I'm going to just go take to Explorer. Because after feudalism, I'm let's go for shipbuilding, then education. Let's find new people. As army commander here, and I think this was one of the commanders that I lost. So I'm gonna throw probably half-half, honestly. If I can. 2 Kashyyyks, 2 Knights. What do you have coming over here? Yeah, this is probably one of the commanders I accidentally lost at one point in time, and I forgot about him. This army command... Actually, no, this is probably my most upgraded. So he will need to run up. I'm going to send him to Alexandria Argos. And then I'm going to bring this guy down to defend the south. In case if Ada Lovelace ever attacks again, I'll be ready.
The king established all his knights.
It's like Mount
Gave them
Kilimanjaro erupted. You are ready. Go over here. Because... as a part of my advancement into Amina, I'm going to be settling, forward settling her. So build that after the guild, build a settler after the guild hall. Yeah, and then have my units heal. These guys will be here to protect London. Land there. And honestly, yeah, I'll probably just save up money to convert places into cities. Right. 3,000, that is expensive. Looks like we've annexed Damascus. And these places would be far too expensive because, yeah. Alright, Chalkis, we're going to improve your situation. Get a gristmill so you can increase, so you can get more pop. And Lindos, I'm gonna need to save up money then. Yeah. Then you just go up and get that silk. Put more jade into Athens. Athens is making me 61 gold now. That's a lot. And then we can now settle the town of Mykenae. How fitting, because this is on an island. And there'd be a decent city spot, like, right here. Basically controlling the channels here. And this is basically, like, what I'm doing is just basically colonialization. Another town spot right there to gather up all those those yummy resources. Because neither one, Bristol, London, or not Bristol, Birmingham, London, or Portsmouth are going to get these resources. So might as well put a town right there to gather up those resources. And I know, like I said, I know for sure Portsmouth, Birmingham, and London will be cities. There's even Batuta of the Abbasid. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Edward Teach, I'm also going to improve trade relations, so just so he likes me a bit more. Chill there. And then my navy's just gonna leapfrog its way to the ocean. 8 more turns and I can get these guys out exploring. Yep, there's one of Ada Lovelace's distant lands. Honestly, there isn't any good, like, Khotun isn't built up yet, so there's not really any good specialist spots there at the moment. And we'll need to produce more trebuchets, I think, to crack open Amina's cities. Kamagui has been annexed. And we'll just get more food into Alexandria just so it can grow faster. So the town of Phokia. Again, this is just to fill out this little area. You're only going to be a town. Alright, Lindos, Fishing Key, Harbor. Mikane. We'll also do a Fishing Key. We'll also do a harbor. And those are just to improve their yields. Their sea tile yields when I get to that point. And then from there, I'm just gonna wait to make things into cities. Chill there. Two turns away from building Notre Dame. That's excellent to see.
Since words are not fine.
Yeah, that's useless to me, so like nothing there interesting there for me. I like how I put a clay pit on the ruins of Königsberg. That's amazing. Celebration, plus 20 food. And maritime law, actually, considering I'm about to build a navy out of Alexandria Argos. But I do need, but this is also good right now, or what I'm doing right now, because I need this time to focus on my internal issues, that being land development, right? So I need to do all of that.
The echoes of our glory
And
our
there's
losses,
Notre Dame.
of our
The front
victories
facing
and
towards
our
a cliff, which
disasters,
is a very interesting
have
design
always
choice, I must
resounded
say.
under those vaults.
This is a very interesting design choice. I don't know why you decided to make it facing towards the ocean. Maybe put a couple bridges here so people can go down the towers. But yeah, there's a wonder. So actually, it's going to get us a combat strength, right? +2 combat strength for landing, +1 combat strength for unique units for every city with a wonder other than your capital. That's going to give me a +1 combat bonus. That's excellent. And then, yeah, go ahead and put down specialists in Alexandria, Berlin. Continue building farms. Yeah, that is slowly going down. That's good to see. And wait there for 2 turns for me to start exploring without putting you in danger. Actually, I think I need a boat here, so you come back around. And we've met who? Himiko. We have met Himiko, the shaman variety. The shaman variety. What is that? Cool. Get you an armor to increase your production once more. And guild hall. No, I don't think I really have any good. Actually, that's a pretty decent gold location. All right, actually, just start building me towards my science. So get the kiln for the culture. The inn can go right after that. And I'm gonna have you come up here, yeah. Yeah, I'm now leading the military victory by a long shot. A lot of it is because I actually have 3 capitals. Yeah, go for education now. Go up this way, send you this way, send you this way, you this way, you this way. Now that you won't be damaged anymore. 4 more turns until the settler in Argos is finished.
Ensures that men become equal by covenant and by right.
Okay, so these are going to scale much better because I'm going to continue to get more and more specialists. So, which one of these do not scale? Oratory. Let's go get rid of that and grab patronage. Confirm. Okay, so now I have 4,000. Make Chalkis into a city. And now we start planning everything out. I just realized there's an iron right here, so I can't take advantage of this tile. However, it still remains. Who owns this? Chalkis does. I could definitely put your harbor and fishing key right here, actually. Gold is going to get a +2 right there. Definitely will do a culture right there. My unique infrastructure actually can go right here. Already have a sawmill there, so we put in the stone cutter. My science can go right here. And then, like, food can just go right there. Just throw something there, right? So, you actually have pretty decent production already. Go ahead and build the Acropolis then. I'm going to move the cavalry out of Alexandria Chalkis. Ah, shipwreck. Nice. And then also, in addition to... Wow. Hold on. These two resources seriously out of... Yeah, those two resources are seriously out of reach. I need to settle a town for 3 tiles. Ugh, that sucks. I guess build a settler for that in here. Build a settler and then get me my culture. Then build me my guild hall up there. Get you your grist mill. Yeah. And then, yeah, get you your fishing key, your harbor. Not that that's going to do anything for you. Those are sea tile stuff. But they'll give you production and food, base production and food that you can send to the other cities. So yeah, you do actually have a couple overseas territories. England does. Could be worth taking them. But right now I'm focused on growth, and I want to kill Amina. She's far more powerful and far more of a threat to me than England is. I've already taken care of England as a threat. Oh, you've grown. It's taken you a while to do that. Charlottenburg, yeah, no, I think you'll just, I think we're gonna keep you a town. Charlottenburg, Megara, Sparta, you're all just going to be towns. Who is that? Why is Himiko over here? Also, that's a very interesting color for Himiko. Right. Yeah, throw the silk onto Athens. You're still a growing town. We'll put in your gristmill right there. There's Brighton. There it is. So yeah, honestly, let's plan out London. You're probably going to be my next city. So like, gold will definitely be best put here. Also, that will making you into my city will give me another 2 combat strength, because there's the lighthouse and the colossus right here. Now you're not going to have very much. Yeah, your only adjacency for culture is going to be from the wonders. I don't like how you built the bazaar and observatory together. AI cannot plan in this game. It absolutely cannot plan. So I guess put the science there, and then, yeah, put the culture here. Stonecutter, stone mill, that's fine there. And then I guess put the food right there. Well, hi, Horus. And I don't think there's really any rough terrain to put my Acropolis on, is there? I don't think there is. So yeah, London, you're gonna be my next city. Unfortunately, Horus, you're sitting right where I need to know what. Actually, I can honestly, hold on. I can just use my Streamlabs. Horus, you're fine right there. Stay right there. I'm not gonna move you. You know, if I had a face cam, I would be able to show you guys. But this is going to be 3,000 to make into a city. So, yeah, keep it like that. Actually, I need to go over here to get those 2 resources. Whoops. Put down these things for you. Though you'll definitely benefit from that. What else? We finally got the settler here? Nice. Move you over to that city location. And who else needs? You do. Next turn. Actually, someone needs telling, so we'll do that. Seems like Charlemagne is sending a lot of people across the ocean. And this is really interesting. There's like a lot of... There's a lot of empty ocean here. Ooh, trading maps. Yes, I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I don't think we were able to trade maps. Honestly, random bits of land up here. Interesting. I could settle there, but I don't think I will. I don't know if there's any use for me to settle there. Interesting choice.
The lifeblood of this universe is not yours to drain.
Very interesting choice. Now, if you declared with someone else, wouldn't be a bad idea. But you declared by yourself. I don't know what you were thinking. All right, I guess we go and take Bristol. I'm gonna tell one of you guys to come down here to support this unit. Yeah, and then after education, I am going to go straight into metal casting. Pick that back up again. Yeah, these two ships can probably take Sunderland and Brighton. Now, there it is. There it is. Hi there, Amina. Honestly, do you want to ally? Relation's not good enough. We'll make you friendly. All right, Mr. Navy. Come back home. Oh, that's a Charlemagne ship. Whoops. I'll probably play defensively for now. I'm gonna have to. Luckily, I've got a lot of my units right here. So I'm gonna just pop a couple of them out. Heal up. Honestly, I'm gonna put these two knights down here. And build fortifications, yep. Really? Edward Teach declared war on me. That is a top betrayal of all time right there.
The best investment for...
All right. Now it's gotten more interesting. Grab metal casting. Actually, just go straight to gunpowder. I might need to start really investing into this war now. Or these wars, rather. Settle Olympia right here. 16 settlements in the homeland, so we get +2 settlement limit. I don't think I need that. All right. Money. We're gonna purchase a knight here. I mean, to be fair, it is a good thing I was focusing on building up a bit of a navy. Right here. We'll see how that works out. So attack there. Hopefully you retreat from that. Hopefully. And then here I'm gonna go ahead and purchase. Honestly, we'll purchase a Karak. Oh, hell yeah. The music here is sounding badass. Yeah, I'm doing 2 things here. Honestly, I'm going to purchase that university because I don't want to spend the production to build it. So, what I'm going to do here is get a lot more Kashyyyks. So I'm going to need to build more military units. All I need to do is just whittle down a bit of the AI to the point where, for 10 turns, to the point where they want to peace out immediately. Once they can. Honestly, just stay in London. It's Ibn Battuta, okay. Honestly, yeah, just go terrorize his units. Charlemagne's units. You do have a lot of chevaliers. Yeah, give me the gold. Now these are the yields I'm talking about. Put down specialists. Yep, I think we just move back. Retreat a bit. What? It's Edward Teach. Pop out a knight here. I don't think I'll be able to attack right here. No. Who are you at war with, Edward Teach? Just me. Okay, I think everyone's at war with just me. Olympia, I am definitely going to purchase walls in you. Same with Bergamon. And with Thebes. Actually, Damascus. Argos. Same with you. Yeah, you just stay there, defend Athens. This is quite routine for Amina, so we're chill here. Go up this way. And go settle a random ass town just to get 2 resources. Kill that settler, kill that commander. Even though that commander is not really going to be in play at all. Just kill them anyway. Alright, what happens now? You're gonna kill yourself onto those city defenses. Somehow you do more damage. I mean, it probably has a lot of resources
When monks are
slotted.
righteous, Rajas are righteous.
Okay, enlightenments. Let's go ahead and get rid of commune. Actually, no, I do need commune. For protection. Oratory, let's get rid of oratory. And grab enlightenment. And we'll wait for the next celebration. Social class. It's going to give me a lot. Bourgeoisie is going to give me a lot of yields. Repair everything in Alexandria Chalkies. Honestly, you should just be building fortifications. Alright, yeah, just kill a unit right there and attack the commander. It's gonna be great to get a commander off the field and give you cav combat strength. Actually, that was a bad idea. You're gonna get hit 3 times. Come down here to support. Just get another knight. Oh, hey. I can just take a treasure convoy. I don't need it. I can just take it. Alright. To Gaia. Nice. No, you didn't get it 3 times. That's rather interesting. That is really interesting. Yeah, just grab that silver and leads. And then over here, bring down the buildings. I want you to build the city up. I'm really gonna spend more time building buildings instead of units. Like I said, you do have some pretty darn good production. Let's get your harbor down. It's gonna take 2 turns to get harbor down and fishing key. Then start building towards getting your gold buildings. Unit killed. That gives me a promotion on this unit. Grab Bastion. We're gonna save up the money. Honestly, I can. Yeah, let's just. This is not gonna do any damage to me, so we're just gonna get rid of a commander. Bring you back. Yeah, we just start removing units from the map. Punish the AI forever declaring war on us. And I need to bring you home so I can probably take the that one Charlemagne city. Yeah, that's fine. That's also fine. Yeah, the AI is just giving me more victory points at this point. Like, seriously. Okay, yeah, we bring this cotton up to Alexandria Shulkis? Yeah. Give it more production. And a little bit more food. So right there, looks like you've... Oh, whoops. Landed at the wrong spot. Pop back in and heal up once you can. We got a knight that can pop out and kill this chevalier. And Sunderland's gonna fall here soon. What is this? Oh, a megalith. Okay. Cool. Fortunately, there's no commander I can get up here. I have a larger army than I have more units than I do commanders. This trebuchet I'm actually going to send to this commander up here. Go back into the Pergamon and heal. It'll heal a little bit faster. And then get a fortification down. Oh, up here. Yeah, I figured that would happen if I went a little too deep. I have to pull you back. This volcanic eruption is really killing a lot of things. Damascus, I'm going to purchase a new knight. Pull this Kashyyyk back. We were going to focus on those city defenses for now. Then I'm trying not to overspend on my units, because I do need to buy things like a university in Athens so that I can get actual science output while also producing military units. But also I do want to make London into a city eventually, at least before the age ends. Let's change you out. I think you were just on your way. Yeah, you were. Go over here. And stay right there, so any unit I produce, it will just go into that fleet commander. Alright, I'm going to have to get a Kashyyyk in here. For protection. Or I could... No, you're not going to get there in time. Stay there. Sunderland's going to fall next turn. Yeah, you've landed there. I'm going to lose the Kashyyyk. I've lost a Kashyyyk. Okay, yeah, we're going to pull back. You just didn't have enough support. We're going to have to do that. And And then continue putting down specialists. Alright. You need to get your happiness building down, so get an inn. And I'm just building towards the science district. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, get you your medieval walls just in case. Honestly, we're gonna pop you guys in, upgrade you guys. I'm gonna poke my head in here. See what's going on. Kill that unit. Get another night out. Like I said, we're gonna poke our heads in to see what's going on over here. You do have some defenses. That should be a level 2 warrior, yeah. Chill there. Alright, Sunderland's been taken. We just keep it. There's no point in raising it. Interesting, she's getting units down in Brighton, or she's probably purchasing units to take to the front lines, right? So that's really interesting, actually. Yeah. You basically covered my retreat. You're dead, though. Somehow you're still alive. I don't know how, though. I really don't know how, actually, you survived. That's actually amazing. Get the silver. So yeah, we got social class 2. That's going to be really good with bourgeoisie. I think colonialism? Maybe imperialism. Though yeah, that's not really going to get me anything. Sovereignty, maybe? Alright, chill there. I think a lot of what I am going to do will be going against Amina. Because let's be honest, she's far more of a threat than Edward Teach will ever be to me. Fortify, fortify, and this is one of my highest level commanders. So fortifying is going to give me a lot of combat strength. I think we go back on the offensive here. Make sure she can't settle. And sure, get 20 GDP. Level those guys up. You're still healing? No. I'll wait for you to heal. I don't know why you decided to do that. That accomplished nothing. The AI sometimes. No, I'm actually gonna take Bristol. Like, I gave you peace. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother with you, and then you still declare war on me. And you not only that, but you declared war on me by yourself. I'm gonna punish you for such a stupid decision. Yeah, over here, just grab the food tiles and then grab everything else, honestly. No, I'm gonna save up my money. You chill there. Chill there. Pop you into here. That's gonna be the fastest way for you to move. And take that fortification. Chill there. And I don't think, yeah, this is all mountain, so you can't attack me through this pass. Or there's no pass for you to attack me through. Now I have Carex here. I can use this to defend my waters and free up a lot of military units. Do that, might as well, and give me a little bit of XP. Remember, I convert XP into science because of KM. I don't know. I wonder how you're gonna get that settler out of that city. I seriously do wonder that. Come back up here. We've got a full round right there. Actually, yeah, you come back to upgrade you. Good, we got those fortifications, and I might need to make a retreat. Yeah. I might need to make a retreat to Damascus. Yeah. That is Ibn Battuta. Okay. Fortify right there. Yeah, because, like, the more I take from Amina, the more I get and less she gets. I'm going to get the production towards naval units. And then assign bourgeoisie. I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, I guess move you into here. Pop you this way. Secure my flank with this guy. Might as well attack this district. Okay, cool. You can go to sleep. And then just assault Bristol, honestly. Cool. We can upgrade that unit, heal that unit, bring you this way. And yeah, that's doing a little bit more damage. Good to see. That was close. Also, you have a knight right here. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Bring you into here. Pop this guy out. Pop a Treb out there. Kill that unit. Break that wall. So I can start killing this unit. There we go. Actually, I can move this unit out. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. This is gonna be... This is annoying, but doable. Or but livable. There we go. I mean, at least the English front is doing great. Ada Lovelace is not anywhere near as scary as she once was. So... like, I'm not putting as much, not pressure, but, resources to that front. It's Amina that I'm scared of. I'm doing fine against her, but that can all change very quickly. Alright, take these ships and go and take, go and try to take, Saint-Anton. Again. We made an assault there, but it didn't work out the way I had hoped it would. I don't need more Kashyyyks, actually. Get me trebuchets. Can I purchase the university? No, that's actually quite expensive. Yeah, at least Edward... Oh, shit. Yeah, and I figured you would do that. I figured you would,
A bureaucracy
Excuse me.
always
I
tends
figured
to-
you would buy a Chevalier right there last frickin' second. Kashyyyk is gonna go get here a little later than I would like. Build the observatory down here, and that's gonna be another... That's gonna be another, specialist. So promotion for you. Bombardment, I think is the best one. Combat strength for naval units attacking fortified districts. Yeah, attacking fortified districts. Yeah, you go up here to the Damascus front. And... you might want to go up there as well. Yeah. Switch you out for a healthier unit. You got an upgrade, that's nice. Ah, I should have moved you this way before building fortifications. Shoot. Maybe move you this down here and then move you here so I can get another attack on that city center. This assault should go much better. Should is the key word here. Hi there. I'm not going to deal with that. I am not going to deal with that. Probably not going to make an assault until the general arrives. There goes Brighton's defenses. I should have figured you would do that. And now you're getting your old fleet going.
The bellows.
More camels. I love camels. Get gold going. That's all I can say. Just get gold going. Build me an observatory over here. Honestly, Alexandria, Berlin, you can get camels here. I really don't like this. I'm gonna briefly retreat. I might lose a trebuchet. That's fine. I'm gonna pop back, get my upgrades, and then come back again. Yeah, retreat you. But now I'm level 3. I have level 3 units. That's interesting. Why did you abandon Bristol? There was no way I would have been able to take it with a unit in there. Why did you abandon Bristol? Now your units down here are in a far more precarious situation. They're in a far more precarious situation because now I can just level them up right here in front of you. What was that decision making? It's like, yeah, thanks for giving me a ton of, okay. Thanks for giving me a ton of, oh, what? Be 350 pop. Nice. But yeah, thanks AI for giving me, more military score. Okay, this is Sparta. I had to think about who this was. This is Sparta. You are on all intents and purposes finished growing. that's a pretty decent tile to work there. Alexandria, Berlin, you're finished that. Get a university down. We'll talk to you later. Actually, yeah, Thera, you are finished growing. Become a fishing town. I'm saving my money up to... Yeah, I'm saving my money up to, what's it called? Upgrade my units. Actually, you are able to retreat just fine. Look at that. But yeah, we need to desperately retreat, upgrade everything that I can. Like a fighting retreat, honestly. Yeah, after we get gunpowder, after I get gunpowder, I'm gonna go back and get like all of the masteries. Your defenses are finally dealt with. Yeah, I guess you can heal up. Honestly, that commander saved Brighton's, continued Brighton's life by 1 turn. That's gonna die. Ah, shit. You were out in the open. Yeah, I'm bringing this guy in, so you should be fine. Move back to here. Start attacking the settlers so she can't do anything with it. Oops. And I'm going to extend this Lancer to protect this guy. I might have to. Alright, cool. We got a commander out of play. That is excellent to see. Okay, that just sucks. Didn't get to kill that unit. Yeah, the carrot can go ahead and attack that, attack there. Oh my god, she bought another freaking Chevalier. That is super annoying. Okay, I think I was going to send you this way, and you desperately need the support. Actually, I think this front needs the support. Thank you, AI, for killing your units onto mine. Problem is, this is a problem. I was wanting to get down to fix it, but I don't have a large enough navy yet. Draw back. Yeah, you're gonna need to come up this way. That's a Kashyyyk. I can not bring you there and kill you. Actually, I can bring you here and kill you. Never mind, not kill you. You desperately need to get heals. And I mean desperately need to get heals. Alright, I should be able to take Brighton here. Yep. And then I'm going to peace out Ada Lovelace. So now you no longer have any distant lands. There's a militaristic attribute point. I don't actually have much. Or many. Let's get the reduction in gold maintenance. I don't know, can I? I doubt I can make an attack there. Right, so doing this allows me, after I heal everyone up, to send my forces from the south to the north where they're desperately needed. Alright, and then I can finally take this place. Conquer 8 settlements into homelands. Pax Mongolica. Gain an army commander with 4 military units, 1 of each type. And that's another thing of camels. Come on. And actually what I need to do is bring these guys all the way up to the city center, where there's a couple problems going on. Yeah, make me some lancers, because we've got a minor naval invasion here. I don't know why you decided to do that. Maybe it's a diversionary tax. But it did take me, yeah, it did take me 4 attacks to kill that one unit. And that's annoying. That's very annoying. Alright, let's try to get my science up. So let's build a university. I think you can just continue building Mikaraks, honestly. We're gonna have to heal up. You know what? Instead of that, let's go back to no urge G2 to get combat strength for ranged and siege units. And then, yeah, grab metal casting 2 for combat strength on cav units. Alright, now you guys can go back to exploring. And I cannot purchase anything here. You're still gonna have to attack my unit there in there.
The spear and the title go together.
10 happiness and 4 ooh, I could definitely do this against Amina. I have the influence. I definitely have the influence. Sovereignty 2, plus 3 combat strength for all distant lands. Dejure. Yeah, Dejure is going to be really nice. Pop you back to heal up in my own territory. I don't think these guys need the help. I think we need the help assaulting up here. Actually, pop you right here. Upgrade everyone in that army. Upgrade that knight. Charlemagne, do you want to peace out? Yes. I don't need to continue staying at war with Charlemagne. That. Honestly, I think I can come up here. I don't know why you're sending it. I think Amina wants to send a settler because I think she wants to send a settler because she wants distant lands, and she sees a ton of opportunity to get that. Peace incoming. I'm going to reject that. Also, I don't know why you're wanting to go after Sparta. Very interesting choice that is. Alexandria King. I don't think Ivory. That's production. I can send that one up to one of the cities to increase its production output. Like Alexandria Chalkis. Okay. I think now that we've got units here, especially the healthier units, I might lose a ship here, but it's fine. Depends on how stupid the AI is. Okay, you can now come up this way. Support the home front. And we can get GDP points, why not? And you just chill there. Charleston. Nice. Super annoying. Yeah, I'm having just to have these naval units protect my shores. Naval units in the command radius have the splash ability. Yes. I'll grab the extra combat strength. Grab maximum amount of... Never mind. Actually, yeah, this fresh guy can just go over here and be like the siege dude. Right. I think we start, we basically start our offensive right now. That's probably wrong. That health is probably, back up now. That's doing something.
The spear and the title go together.
Combat strength for all units of the homelands. Yes. Where is it? Yeah, de jure. Plus 3 combat strength. What do I give up for that? Delian League. We'll get rid of Delian League. I don't need it. I really don't need it. What else do I not need so I can get regulars? There's no independent city-state, so we'll get rid of that. Grab regulars. There we go. I don't think Imperialism 2 or Colonialism 2 gets me anything decent. No. Nah. Nothing I'm too interested in. Go for Future Civic. Head down here. It's gonna get ugly. This is really gonna get ugly. And very annoying. Unit dead. The splash ability is going to be pretty fun. Pretty fun. Heal up. I think you should be able to survive another round of these. Himiko, can I have military aid? We can do that as well. Lakshimbi, open borders, please. So you can just do a little bit of exploration. Figure out what's on the other side of the ocean. Honestly, I probably have enough money to make London into a city. I do. Convert you into a city. I've already planned you out. Unfortunately, I don't have any good spots to make in my Acropolis. Right here would actually be perfect, but that's where the stonecutter is. Oh well. Grab a university. Grab me my guild hall. We'll talk later. So Alexandria, London. One hell of a name. One hell of a name. All right. It gives you a promotion. That's nice. Luckily, I do have more advanced units than Edward Teach. And honestly, I might be ready to go in again. Where's the new commander? There's the new commander. You're going to take a while to make your way down here. I might just go move forward. Yeah, I might as well just move forward and not deal with it. You've got two trebuchets coming in this way. Over here, you're going to create a fortification. Oh yeah, 4 trebuchets is really going to make your Amina cities die really fucking quickly. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about. You moved your damaged unit there, but that's going to make Sparta fall. I don't know why you decided to do this, and this is really annoying, right? So I don't know why the AI decides to get their walls. Right? Get walls in newly conquered settlements. I think it's really dumb, personally. But luckily, I've got a commander up here. So I don't know why you decided to go for Sparta of all places. Production, we are in a celebration. That means I can put down Constitution. Also over here, I'm going to need to grab things to connect you guys up to the network. Okay, I think it's time we start heading down here. We see that there are units in the way. And then reinforcements arrive because we got closer. Nice. Unit killed. I can bring out another Lancer. You don't have assault. Shit. That's right. Another Carrick come out. This is going to be dealt with soon enough. It's just really annoying, unfortunately. Replace you with a fresher unit. So you can heal. Yeah. Taking Sparta is annoying. That's whatever. I mean, she's not really going to be able to get anything out of it anyway. It's going to be it's so far away from her territory, it's going to give her nothing.
From the new land.
Just burn this. Honestly, you're not going to be able to take... Honestly, just purchase a Lancer here. Just so there's no question that she can take it. Give you something with Assault, honestly. How about another Kashyyyk, maybe? Yeah. Hey, look at this. Yeah, 57 to 50 to her 54 with my Lancers. Mostly because these guys are have 5 more base strength. Because they're more advanced units. Horse Resource, King of the World, de jure, military aid. All good stuff. Really? Alright, grab metal casting 2. And then... I don't know what to do with you. Wharf? Yeah, get to building that wharf. I remember having started it. And then having to stop it afterwards. Move this way so I can build one-turn fortifications. And we just slowly whittle down those defenses. And we just slowly fill up this entire area with ships. You're gonna aid in the siege of whoever that's named. I have no idea. Like I don't know how to say that, pronounce that name. Up here, you don't have enough movement to pillage that tile. Interesting settlement there on Fukuoka. I'm going to have to declare war on Himiko, unfortunately, to burn down that city and make a better city.
Plenty of money maketh gen.
Brighton is still under arrest because, well, I recently conquered it. Honestly, yeah, just do that. I did make a misclick or misplay. And unfortunately, I was not where I still had that tile. Huh. Or maybe it was a place being newly built. I don't know. Either way, that was fucked up. Alright, fuck that placement there. Come over here. Place one Kashyyyk out. And I forgot to... yeah. I had meant to kill this unit. I should have killed that unit, rather. Alright, what's going on here? I don't think I needed to do anything there. Some rather interesting plays going on. I like it. I like it a lot. Might as well do that. Chill there. And more GDP points. Ooh. Cave here. Grab happiness towards the next celebration. Guess heal up. There's nothing really the Kashyyks can do because there's vegetation all around. I guess chill there. Wait for that dude to inevitably kill himself on us. And we continue busting down Port Royale. Thank you for doing that. They're still trying to make... I'm getting down here so I can, like, take Jenny so to prevent her from making those naval invasions. So we'll take the commander down that way. And you got a promotion. Like I said, he tried to kill his unit. Not try to kill his units, but he hit his. He's trying to land on a level 3 Lancer with a level 1 Corsair. Why? You got an upgrade as well. Perfect. So that's going to be a level 5 right there. And I can finally take back Sparta. Fuck off. I'm going to put more points into Amina. She's far more pressing than... far more of an issue than Edward Teach ever will be to me. So that's why I'm putting more investments into... That's why I'm putting more investments into Amina than into Edward Teach. Repair that clay pit because of the volcanic eruption. All right. Very nice. All right. Go ahead and do that. Should only make more splash damage. No, bring you this way. Destroy that for a little bit of health. So I can bring you down here. And then start setting up my siege engines. Yeah, it's only a matter of time for Naktipunan to fall. Saga of the Damaged Knight. I'm gonna have to pop you out here, unfortunately. I'm gonna wait a turn to move you so I can get the Kashyyyk in there. But you need a heal. Chill there. So yeah, I know where Ibn Battuta is. He's got a few cities. Is that all of his cities? Sure. Well, he probably has settled some since we've shared this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it looks. Actually, no. Yeah, it looks like he settled like 1 or 2 cities since we've done that exchange. Is that a level 3 ship? It looks like a level 3 ship. Yeah, that Lancer was lost. Oh well. Oh no, anyway. Yeah, she's got level 3 units now. I figured it would be a matter of time before she would get them. Alright, let me my university. Honestly, you also need the dungeon. Get the dungeon down right here. Do that before. And get your guild hall down. You got your upgrade. What was this? Naval units within can move after unpacking. Yeah. And the cavalry is going to be fine in those cities. Gives me a little bit of science. They do. Alright, how am I going to do this? Yes. Honestly, these guys should go and kill this unit. Pop you into there so I can move that in. 'Cause you're going to need to heal anyway. Move you there, and then move the trebuchet out. Move the Lancer in range, so that's the knight can't kill my trebuchet. And bring this guy out. And then you need to head back and heal. Yeah, she still has her level 2 units out on the front line, but the problem is her level 3 units over by Jenny are going to be problematic, to say the least. I'm going to need to buy Carrick right here. Like I said, put you into here. And where do I take you? I guess I take you to go take Tagrua or whatever you say. How you say it? I don't know. Over here, I can probably take Port Royale. Do that so I can... It's less damage I take on that unit. I can just walk in with it. Alright, we finally got Port Royale. That's nice. So we can move the resources. Actually, not Alexandria, Berlin. Can I do it in Alexandria, Argos? I can if I switch some units around, which is fine by me. 73, 57. Put the cotton into Alexandria Chalkis to give it a little bit more production. Right. I feel like I don't want to... Well, no, I do want to take this. Also, Himiko. Unfortunately, you settled where I want to settle. So... Yeah. Apart from... I mean, can I peace out for that city? If I can... No. Okay, figured. I'm going to have to take Taruga. It's going to be interesting to take because it's on this navigable river. It's still a pretty good city to try and take. Don't get me wrong there. That's why I'm putting resources to take it.
Colonialism is not satisfied merely with holding a people in its grip. But
Okay, +2 gold from specialists. Yeah. Production is nice. Colonial surplus. But nah, I will keep what I have. Some really nice farming tiles here on the river. Obviously, we go for those. Over at Alexandria, can build the bazaar. City center is fine. Guildhall I can just place right there. It's fine. Also, I do have a unit in this area. That's nice. I mean, I can get an in-down. I do need to get happiness. Put you there and put the in there as well. It's going to get me putting those down purely for the happiness. I think you're fine now. Go build the campus. We're still in the medieval era, by the way. This is one of the longest games I've played, purely because... Yeah, purely because, like... military heavy games require a lot of thought, and so that does mean that Military games require a lot of thought and strategy. So, that means it just takes a lot longer to do a turn. To complete a turn because I'm thinking about where each unit needs to go. And actually, I think I can capture this city this turn. I can. Perfect. Keep the settlement. Look at that on the mini-map. Just gorgeous. Black and gold. Into here, go here, and then I can pop you out. Try and get rid of the unit, as many units as I can. Oh, and I can just, almost to kill that unit. Dang. You need more front line, so I'm going to send Lancers over to you. These guys also need more of a front line. Actually, I can finally moving into here to take shots at this guy. I'll give promotion to my very first unit here, which I'm just gonna grab Assault. And I'm can just move my commanders further in, so they can get more upgrades. Honestly, I keep on forgetting to go tell these guys to explore all the way up here. I keep on forgetting to do that. I know, it's bad. Move this way to give bonus to the area units over here. Oh, thank you for saving me some trouble. Unfortunately, I lost a Kashyyyk. That was dumb of me to do. Edward Teach. I could. Actually, I could just piece him out. Allow these guys to heal, and yeah. And that'll allow for one of my commander, wherever he is, to get into position in Taruga. So I'm going to make a white piece here. That ensures I can get what I need. These guys are going to stay up here, though. These guys are going to stay up here for my next offensive onto Edward Teach. Alright, so what do we have here? Not a great position, I'll be honest. Yeah, we go right here because I can kill this unit. I might as well purchase a Kashyyyk up here so I can pelt the knights. Fortunately, the knight is really annoying. I'm going to put you guys into here. Build a fort. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw you there. Make an attack. And kill the Lancer. That surrounds your commander, which I can just make an attack like that. Nice. Honestly, I'm going to order everyone to attack that one unit. I used the wrong unit. Everyone attack this one unit. Yeah, Jenny, I can't take with just the Navy, unfortunately. I have to use the army going this way. Fortunately, this area... Yeah, honestly, going south completely, like, true south, will debilitate her to the point where... Yeah, it's just worth going just south. Where is that one commander from this, my south? Yeah, go just go to Olympia. Honestly, this army might just take a side quest to Fukuoka once it heals up. Is Amina also at war with Amina's at war with Edward Teach. That's really interesting. I noticed she was at war. Yeah, I noticed she was at war with Nottingham, or with Ada Lovelace. She took Nottingham. Interesting. It's very interesting. How many cities do you have? 14. I have 29. Not the most I've had, but I'll probably, by the end of this game... Ooh. 486 domination points needed to win. I just realized that. Okay, cool. That means I cannot win in this age, but that's fine. Athens, I don't think you need to produce any units for now. I can get my university going into here. I'm gonna have to deal with the Navy. Luckily, I've got trebuchets to do that with.
The bellows worked incessantly for 3 days.
Yeah, get you down to here. So, move you down, kill that unit. Unfortunately... Okay, I can deal with you. Perfect. Right, so with this guy... I'm bring you out, so I can do maximum amount of damage against the Karax. In fact, I think I can do the same with this guy. Move it. Yeah, I can move you here. You shouldn't be able to die. Welcome back, Weasel. And grab gunpowder. Alright. Completely shift my navy down by 1-ish. Yeah, this will allow me to start the Siege of Jene, which hopefully once this is all dealt with, my army can come down and finish that siege. Three-stream streak. Hell yeah. What's going on there? Nice. All right. Who else needs to do things? Honestly, yeah, over here, I'm just gonna shift all of my units, loose units over there. How did you get that guy there? That's interesting. I mean, I can just purchase a Lancer and just be fine. You can't figure out where to send that settler. You can't figure out where to send that settler. That's funny. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna send you on a side quest to burn down Fukuoka. And I do want to settle a place here. So, London. After you're done with that, get me a settler. Let's see here. Actually, what was... You barely have our access to the sea, Birmingham. Barely. To wait for 3,000. That's next turn I can make Birmingham into a city. As long as she doesn't get trebuchets, we're good. We are good. I'm going to reject that. So I need to keep... With Amina, like, I don't care... Like, piecing out Edward Teach, I'm fine. Because I know he's not going to, like, eclipse me. Amina will. I need to keep that pressure onto Amina. So she wastes her production building units and not building buildings that improve her empire. Additionally, me taking stuff from her weakens her and improves my own position. Have 10 settlements with 20 or more happiness. Oh, cool. Nice. The simple life. Triumph complete. And have at least 8 war support in a single war. Cool. Combat strength for 2 units on friendly territory. And the crisis has started. Ooh, 435. I'm gonna take religious tax exemption because I only have like 2 relics. Yeah, we do a little bit of war crimes here. Pop. That might have been a bad idea to pop that trebuchet out specifically at that place, right next to a Lancer. Yeah, and I see no reason not to continue putting pressure on, or continue moving down. Putting pressure on Amina's core. There's Agadez. Move everyone down 1 so I can get maximum amount of hits in. You got your upgrade, so... Attacking other naval units. Attacking land units. Yeah, let's go continue with bombardment. A couple of these units I'm going to have to skip the turns of. I could probably take Nottingham with my navy as well. Are the Geneva suggestions? They are the Geneva suggestions? Am I right? Exactly. I'm probably going to lose that trebuchet, aren't I? Probably will. Some of the new songs of the soundtrack hit. In the new update, this music does hit. Oh, I can actually go explore to here because that's a navigable river. Lakshambi, I'm gonna improve trade relations with you. Amina, I'm gonna try to, yeah, hinder your military production, steal all of that. Perfect. Alright, start hitting more of the inland. It's a lot of damage right there. Do that. Pop this guy out. Pop this guy out. Is this Agadez? That is Agadez. Interesting. Yeah, we're trying to prevent Amina from landing, pretty much. You got your next promotion. That's very nice. You do need to heal up. All right, I do have 4,000 gold. Let's convert Portsmouth into a city. And yeah, it's a very good city to convert. I get a little bit of extra combat strength because you do have the Serpent Mound. Not that the Serpent Mound gives me combat strength, it's the fact that a city other than Athens gives me combat strength as Alexander the Great. Okay. Honestly, we can put my unique quarter here. Temple Guild Hall. I don't like that. I don't like that placement there, but I do like the placement of this, giving me culture adjacency. Actually, no, this would be much better as a science right here. Now, yeah, because you get three things here, giving you 3 extra science in your yield. Unfortunately, that does mean I do not have any means of... What's this? Harbor? You know, put the fishing key there. I don't have any tiles to put down my Acropolis. That does suck. However, you do have decent production, so let's go ahead and improve that production by putting down the sawmill, the stone cutter. I don't like that guild hall there. Well, I mean, it's not a terrible place for a guild hall. Not terrible. You get your fishing key down right there so you can get a little bit of food. And then we'll put down the observatory. Some really good yields by just simply working some specialists. Unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm being stalled right here, but that's fine. Yeah, I keep on forgetting to use these guys to explore. So I'll keep on exploring with these guys. See what's over here-ish. Ooh, that's a well-placed city. Good canal city. That's a good placement. The AI sometimes does really nice placements for their cities, and I'm surprised by it. But also, a lot of times the AI does terrible placements for their cities. A lot of times. I do need to repair that. Is there anywhere else I need to repair before I continue on? Doesn't look like it. No. Unfortunately, yeah, that happens. Okay, that is problematic. That's very problematic.
Every empire tells.
Pop back just to heal. Tell everyone to focus all of their attention on that one unit. Perfect. Honestly, yeah, with a couple of these ships, I'm gonna go down and try to take Nottingham. Still, though, you did go into an area where I can just attack you from all directions. Stay there, honestly, until you get support. I don't want you to go so far out. Might as well grab that gold. That's nice. That will slow her down. Brighton, repair that farm. And get production, extra food production. Now, what do I get with you? Yeomanry, I don't get much. Divine Right, I do get a lot from. Yeah, might as well grab, not that. Grab Divine Right. That makes, honestly, that makes a lot of sense for Alexander the Great. And yeah, while I'm sitting here, go for that culture. It's not going to give me much. It really won't give me much, but... Really? Really, Himiko? You settle too many places. This is what you get for settling too many places. I say as the warmonger. Whoops, I did not mean to make fortifications with you. I'm a dip, though. Have fun. All right, have a nice one, Weasel. Do you need to repair things into here now? Doesn't seem like it. No. Okay. Purchase me a grist mill. And then that way, I'll just put it in the fishing tiles. Build me a fortification and kill any unit I can. Also, like, why is she selling this? There's no way this will be able to... She'll be able to connect this to her entire network. This city is absolutely useless for Himiko. And is in the way of literally everything for me. I see what you're doing there. I have to divert your attention there. Yeah, looks like all my Navy has made their move. Yeah, we're gonna burn that to get XP. XP, HP. Been playing for 3 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna get off now. Probably, maybe I can. There's Albany. Maybe I can get off. Maybe I'll get off when I enter into the modern age. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, there's another Carrack right there. Kill that settler, and then honestly, yeah, you can probably take Kamagui at least. Up you this way so I can kill that Carrack. Switch you out. Burn that. Now that is problematic. That is very problematic. She can now start killing my fleets with the cannon. Okay. You did get an upgrade, and I'll complete this. Heal 8, command radius, heal 5 HP after attacking. I will get that +1 combat radius, so that's going to be nice. And I can bring out another trebuchet to kill that unit. This city I absolutely do not want. Keep that in mind. I see a knight right here. That's probably how she's getting them through. Likely how she's getting them through, actually. Yes, Edward teaches Buccaneers. Honestly, Edward teaches a real... And yeah, and like the Republic of Pirates is really fun. I might want to go back and play that now that you can play as any civ throughout any age. Every age. So it'd be really cool to play with that for a lot longer than just the third age. Repair that plantation. Yeah, we just continue expanding you. You did move yourself into a vulnerable position, and I will take advantage of that, killing that unit. Sure, damage fishing boat? Okay, no, never mind. Is there anything in the towns I need to move? Yeah, Moke, you do have that cotton again. Move to Alexandria Chalkis. And then the tin, yeah. Tin is also good to move to the cities. Alexandria Portsmouth can get the tin. And the cotton in Sparta. Yeah, get strength for cav units. And commit more war crimes. And finally go here, take this district. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to take Agadez. Actually, maybe, because I can hit it twice with the trebuchets. I can probably take Agadez and Jenne at the same time. Yeah, go ahead and contest that with these guys. Right. I see you there. Like I said, this guy's going to take out a GUI. Pop you back so I can so you can defend yourself. You got a promotion. Nice. I'm going to give you that so you can get that. I'm going to take this. This is going to be destroyed completely. Okay, good. You don't have a ranged unit there. All right, cool. Yeah, it looks like the Americans put down quite a bit of colonies on this continent. That's fine. It's not harming me any. Yeah, I do want to get to Gal. That's another capital I can take to give me more victory points. 492. Wait, so how's that calculated? So how's this calculated? It doesn't say. It really does not say. Oh. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to repair more of Moke, unfortunately. Yeah, repair that temple. Purchase you the harbor, might as well. Birmingham, I can convert you into a city. And then in Birmingham, Alexandria, Birmingham, actually. Gotta make that distinction. I mean, it'd be nice to get a couple things here. So, there's a couple really good. Honestly, anywhere around here is really good. Unfortunately, there's a resource right here I cannot do. I cannot get. Or so there's a resource right here, so I can't put a what's it called? Brain's not braining. I can't put a cultural site there. I'm gonna put the culture here, so I can put my Acropolis here, right? Hear me out. We grow moche down here a little bit, so that this place gets maximum adjacency. Gold buildings are naturally gonna go here. I'm gonna have to place these two buildings right there. My science. Fortunately, there's not many good places for the science. Right there. My happiness can go right there. So now Alexandria, Birmingham. Yeah, you only have a city hall and ancient walls here. Perfect. So I'm just gonna start work on building your production. Excuse me. What was going on here? Is everything... Crabs in Sunderland is fine. Cowrie there, Cowrie there. Oh, that's another thing I can do. You're getting your happiness up. After that, get me a ton of merchants. Because what I'm going to do with a ton of merchants, I'm going to trade with the New World. So I can get more stuff. This is very annoying. Okay, Megumi under distress. Unfortunately, Himiko's got some guys over here. Fortunately, I'm going to have to take 2 hits. Hopefully my commander doesn't die. Yeah, I'm going to have to heal y'all up. Honestly, I can actually just take this. I can just do that and put another unit in here so I can reach a little bit more. I think this is all Jenne's defenses. So if I can take... Wait, can I go in like this? No. I can only go into the city center. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, cool. That unit is now dead. You heal 30 HP. Cool. We're slowly, but surely... Yeah, we are slowly but sure. Oh! That's how I take districts. So next turn I can get okay. Okay. I actually did not know that. By using the raid button? Interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Now I know. Even Batuta, can I get open borders, please? Do that and do that. Yeah, the New World loves me, except for Himiko, of course, but, like, she shouldn't have settled literally right next to me. Especially me warmongering my way through the continent. She should have realized that. Okay, she did take this back. That's fine. I knew that was going to happen. It looks like Himiko didn't attack with the other guy. That's interesting. Pop you out right... Yeah, pop you out right here. Move you around that way. And good thing there's a cliff there. Pop you into here and pop out a fresh unit right there. I bet you weren't expecting that. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys I'm gonna have to... Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these guys I'm gonna have to skip their turn. It's kind of a waste of a turn, I know. But what can you do? Yeah, that was my mistake. Okay. Honestly, you need to go back and heal. Right. I do need to kill that bombard. Because that's going to cause me a lot of problems. District captured. I don't know if it was... I don't know for how long, because Unfortunately, you are very damaged. Actually, I can take the city now. Yeah, there we go. I have 30 fortifications, plus 2 tourism from all fortifications. That doesn't do much for me, but this is a nice beachhead. What it is a beachhead for me. Yeah, perfect. Also, it allows her to stop spamming units across this fucking lake. Oh, that's been super annoying for the past 2 ages. Alright, Silk. Put into here. And then the Cowrie, I'm going to have to put into here. This Cowrie, yeah, that's 5 gold, but it's also 3 science in towns. I'd rather have the science than the gold. That's just a personal preference there. Move out that way so you can just attack this way. Boom, boom. Okay. And build those fortifications. I don't think I can attack it from here. I might have to move the Kashyyyk around. Or just take this Kashyyyk, honestly. There's Lille. And a random cog from Amina. I knew that was gonna happen. But you're still within range of my navy, so I'm fine. New victory tier, crushing victory. Victories require change. Why can I... Let me read that first. Oh yeah, that's coming down. So more I take, the more that comes down. Interesting. Oh, economics policy slot. Okay, 60 gold, nice. Am I accidentally gonna get a cultural victory, I wonder? No, Lafayette's so much closer than I am. I probably need a kill-off score. You build me a couple of settlers. Athens is pretty much complete, except for, like, a couple buildings I don't have the tech for, because I've been focused on the war techs pretty much for this entire game. Another policy. Sure. Weak bureaucracy, we can grab that. Alright, cool. I can finally get units over here to start besieging Agadez. You just stay there to protect. Yeah, you just stay there to protect the, Actually, you go around that way. to protect the landings. Prepare everything there. Go ahead and burn that and get some health. It's gonna die anyway. Actually, I can hit it from 3 sides because of the water. Alright, what to do here? What to do here? I can load you up. Move you this way. Also, yeah, now this... Actually, Nottingham's a perfect position. I just realized that. I can... Once I take Nottingham, I can bring my army, or my navy out, then take land down here. What are you doing down here, Ibn Battuta? Interesting. That might make Bradford a, very good city to take, so I can exalt pressure from Athens, Alexandria, Portsmouth, and Ginny out into the greater world. So I'd love to be able to do that. Ooh, actually I just realized. So Amina's unique units gain strength from having resources slotted. Me taking her cities means that she's having less and less resources slotted. So that means her units are not as powerful anymore. I can get the open borders with Lakshmi, please. I did not think about that. That's really interesting. There's St. Louis.
The real use of gunpowder is...
Okay, there's my upgrades for my ranged units. Switch you out, yeah. Fortunately, I don't have access through Edward Teach's lands, but it's whatever. And so... Lumpy, you're very slow at growing. What is your food output? Only 16. Interesting. Alright, London, let's get you some... Let's put down some specialists in you. Good thing I have a ton of diplomacy saved. Grab the trade range. I might need that. We might need that where we're going. Stay right here and continue besieging Agadez. I'm actually going to take this time to upgrade all my ships. The ones I haven't used yet. And these guys will just continue. I mean, I'm going to take Nottingham basically this turn. There we go. Yeah, we're keeping this Nottingham. And actually, Nottingham will allow me to take Liverpool much easier. Alright, perfect. We're in a very good position. And the best position, one might say. Chinny, I've rarely seen in this game, in this game specifically, cities so, like, burnt down from war and natural disaster than Jinne and Moche. Moche was absolutely a smoldering mess, and Jinne is pretty much the same exact thing. Pop you out. And yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch to take the rest of Agadez, but whatever. Kamagui has fallen. Nicely done. And that gives me another silver silk to play with, so that's even more culture. Over here, and then just destroy that unit. Here, I've already done all there is. There's just so many units to take control of that... Yeah, it's just so much going on that it takes these turns take a long time. Just because purely because I have so many units that I'm micromanaging. I like it when the AI just starts to kill its units onto my cities. Yeah, putting these walls down was a very good idea, very good investment. Huge flood I need to repair. And I think multiple cities. Did something destroy in Chalkis? No, actually. I have no idea where that knight came from, by the way. I really don't. Ooh, nice. Rubies. Grab those. Repair that. And you're good. My upgraded ships. Run around. 4 units in 1 tile. Technically more. Technically more. Alright. Take that. And then what you can do is come around. Actually, that's the only place I need to capture. Okay, yeah, those walls are finished. Okay, never mind. Everyone take a slight break to heal. Also, I've made it from sea to Shining Sea on this continent. And then I can upgrade you guys. This will allow me to go down and take Kukia, apparently. And then yeah, get all my upgrades in as well, as many as I can. Fortunately, I did lose quite a few Kashyyyks because of the issue of being a little too careless with them. Either way, Fukuoka is going to be destroyed here soon. You're going to heal up. American Stockholm, that's great to see. There's Providence. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen Providence in a Civ game before. Maybe Civ 4. That's a place with 27 pops. Oh, Timbered Renaissance. 1,000 GDP when a project that awards innovation is completed for the first time. Huh? I have 7 university. Interesting. We have so many specialists that we've unlocked Qajar. Alright, go to urban planning. Build a settler in Alexandria Argos. No, actually, that's being built in Athens. Never mind. Give me a couple Kashyyyks then. Alexandria, you can give your crabs to Bristol. Yeah, that's fine. Buy that fishing key. Buy that harbor. In Leeds. Upgrade my Kashyyyk. Don't worry, I can kill these guys with my boats. Interesting. Kamagui, I can see Himiko coming towards me with a navy now. Or with an army, rather. Take Fukuoka, burn it. And I can't propose peace for another turn. Grab me a soul. It's going to get me another thing of silk that we're going to throw into Alexandria, Berlin. Damn it, I should have put you forward. Put you here. What is that? Oh, that's Nalanda. Right, so I probably have... King of the World. It's giving me quite a fair bit. Yeah. I think it should be giving me more. Because I have more, I have 1, 2, 3. Where is it? 4 wonders. Not in my capital. I want to say, yeah, we'll just heal y'all up. Like I said, through this way, we can take cities. Nottingham is actually a very good city. This surprises me actually. It's like I said, the AI just does not know how to settle in Civ 7. Especially when it revolves around like city planning. Because the AI just cannot city plan at all. There's Detroit. It's probably a shithole as well. In this game. If the game wants to be like very true to how cities are. Yeah, just start burning things down. That should be fine. What were you trying to kill? Ugh. Ugh. That guy nearly died. Which unit died? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Ooh! People went flying. Alright, I need to send someone over there to protect this dude. You need to come around and protect that dude. It's a promotion for this general. Yeah, grab that silver. This is a much more interesting map than I've seen in a long time. Great trade ones because I'm actually gonna get some stuff out of that. Himiko, I'm gonna propose peace. You do not want peace. Okay, then I'm gonna invest in myself, so that becomes neutral. Yeah, everyone pop in. I'm gonna have to pop out like a more damaged unit. That's fine. Cycle some units out. Also, that's the Aaron Zed and Drew. Oh, that's going to be really good. Creating cavalry units grants culture because I love cav units. Okay, land units in the commander radius have 2 flanking bonus when attacking. Yeah, let's grab that. Not to pop you out, so I can move you around and you can heal in that meantime. Weird to say, but okay. Get rid of those districts. We're at the literal gates of Gao. So that's great to see. We're taking someone to Nassau. Go to Samarkand. Fortunately, it relies on this army to take Lulame. Lulame. And I can upgrade all my units here. Move in, upgrade you. There we go. Yeah, the reason why I want to do a lot of exploration, not exploration, trading, is that I can now use. There goes one of Himiko's, not Himiko, Amina's settlers. Is that I can now use up a lot of my free area, not area, but like free slots, resource slots, right? I can now use all of that up. Instead of just wasting it, especially when I'm building infrastructure that allows me to have more resources.
A vapor.
Oh,
like
hey.
an oven.
Hey, that's Thera. I need that. Gonna pop you out here. Build that. Here. Start building that. I do want to upgrade you, but I don't have the means to do that. Pop out this guy. Ah, shoot. I made a mistake. Whoops. Yeah, yeah, that was a huge mistake. Okay, honestly, my eyes are getting tired. I will be getting off. But this has been a lot of fun, a lot of good struggle, a lot of good challenges. So it's not like a complete rollover. But I think I finally broke the camel's back. Not camel's back. I think I finally broke Amina over at Nagtipunan. But unfortunately, the slight lag I had between this city and Jenne, I think allowed her to get some units out. But Nottingham will allow us to project our navy out towards this way from Portsmouth and Athens and Argos. And that's incredibly powerful. Actually, Chalkis as well, because our harbor is on this side and not the other side. So yeah, that would be it for today's session. So if you've liked this, please follow. If you haven't, head over to the second channel to catch anything you may have missed there, and then head over to the the main channel to catch edited content. With that, goodbye.